Welcome to the VS Criminal Defense Attorneys podcast, providing an informative resource on criminal law with a specific focus on sex crimes. From protecting yourself from false accusations to understanding the exact boundaries of the law, being informed is always the best first line of defense. This podcast series is reviewed and approved by attorney Michelle Villanueva Scora.
In this episode, we'll be looking into Arizona's legal interpretation and penal measures for dangerous offenses against children. In Arizona, the legal landscape surrounding a crime against children is both complex and stringent, with ARS Section 13-705 defining dangerous crimes against children as a series of specific offenses that carry potential penalties due to the vulnerability of the victims involved. As a highly experienced Arizona sex crimes defense law firm, VS Criminal Defense Attorneys aims to provide a clear, comprehensive understanding of this statute and the defense perspectives relevant to those facing allegations, often of an uncertain nature. First, let's understand what defines a dangerous crime against a child in Arizona. In Arizona, the law defines a dangerous crime against children as a violation involving a victim under the age of 15. These statutes are designed to provide enhanced protection for children and present grave consequences for offenders. Key points that contribute to defining a dangerous crime against a child include eligibility of the crime. The offense must be among those listed as dangerous to children by ARS Section 13-705. Age of the perpetrator. The accused must be at least 18 years old or legally considered an adult. Victim's age. The victim should be a child 15 years old or younger. And knowledge of the defendant. The adult perpetrator must have known or had reasons to know the age of the child. Understanding these elements is crucial for anyone involved in the justice system, whether as legal professionals, defendants, or community members seeking to comprehend the scope and application of child protection laws in Arizona. Now, what are the sentencing guidelines for dangerous crimes against children in Arizona? Arizona's sentencing for dangerous crimes against children follows the strict guidelines set forth in ARS Section 13-705. Sentences are influenced by both the nature of the offense and the victim's age, with more severe penalties typically imposed for offenses involving younger children and more serious crimes. The legal system also takes into account the criminal history of the defendant, with repeat offenders facing stiffer penalties. You might be wondering, how do predicate felonies affect sentencing for dangerous crimes against children offenses? Predicate felonies have a significant impact on sentencing decisions in cases involving dangerous crimes against children under ARS Section 13-705. When a defendant has a prior conviction, especially for a similar or severe offense, the law mandates harsher sentencing. An experienced Phoenix sex crimes lawyer is essential in such cases to review prior convictions' impact and seek to minimize their effect on sentencing for current charges. In that sense, what sentencing ranges are possible for different dangerous crimes against children offenses? Sentencing for crimes classified under Arizona's Dangerous Crimes Against Children statute varies widely. The most serious offenses, involving victims under 12, may result in life imprisonment, while other offenses could have sentences ranging from several years to decades, depending on the crime's severity and the defendant's criminal history. Sentences may increase for those with prior similar convictions. Next, let's examine the long-term consequences of a dangerous crimes against children conviction. The consequences of being convicted of a dangerous crime against a child under ARS Section 13-705 extend far beyond the initial sentencing. Long-term repercussions can affect various aspects of a defendant's life, often in ways that are not immediately apparent at the time of sentencing. These include mandatory sex offender registration. Convicts must register as sex offenders, a status that can severely limit where they can live, work, and travel. Social stigma. Individuals convicted of crimes against children face profound social repercussions, including damaged personal relationships and community standing. Employment challenges. Finding employment can be particularly difficult, as the conviction can lead to loss of professional licenses and hinder new job opportunities. Family relationships. Custody and visitation rights may be impacted, and family dynamics can be strained by the conviction. Housing difficulties. Restrictions and neighborhood opposition often make finding housing a significant challenge for those with a DCAC conviction. And impact on civil liberties. Convictions may lead to the loss of certain civil liberties, like voting and firearm ownership, depending on the severity of the offense. If you've been falsely accused, find an experienced sex crimes defense attorney to fight the dangerous crimes against children allegations and its terrible consequences. VS Criminal Defense Attorneys focuses on sex crime legal representation for those accused of crimes against children, focusing on delivering a defense that addresses each case's unique details and challenges. With decades of collective experience representing clients throughout Arizona, VS Criminal Defense Attorneys law firm is equipped to provide aggressive, individualized defense. As top-rated Phoenix criminal defense attorneys, we take time to understand you and your situation, and gather ample evidence to ensure your rights and freedoms are protected from start to finish. If you're facing such serious allegations, don't hesitate to contact us to discuss your case and explore your legal options with our experienced defense team. To schedule your free case consultation with our team of lawyers, call our office today at 480-923-9001 or visit us online at vsattorney.com.
Thank you for listening to the VS Criminal Defense Attorneys podcast. VS Criminal Defense Attorneys are focused on offering clients personalized service and aggressive representation. Our attorneys are passionate about individual rights, government accountability, and personal freedom. No matter what you are charged with, our criminal defense attorneys will be there to guide you. Call today to schedule your strategy session. It is time to fight back.